Do you want to see that golf ball fly further, longer, straighter and more centered hits? Well, who is arguably the best driver in the world of the golf ball right now? Is it Bryson? Is it Brooks? Is it DJ? What you're going to see, common things with all these top players, is this position at the top of the backswing where they have nice flat lead wrist, they have the golf club face from neutral to strong, not neutral to weak at the top of the backswing. And that's, if we look at most club golfers, that's completely the opposite. Let's get into today's video. Hello everybody, I'm AlexElliottGolf, PJ Golf Professional. Let's get now talking about top of the wrist position. So most commonly for golfers who slice the golf ball, we've got to think about sort of root causes. If we open the face in the backswing and we're cupped at the top, what are the chances of it being open at impact? Well, they're all stacking against us, aren't they? They're probably going to be a little bit open. So briefly, right now, this is what we're trying to get out of this cupped position at the top, and have a little bit of a look closer at that there. As you can see, my logo is getting closer to my golf watch. Not logo away, logo closer to golf watch. And if I kept that in the same position at impact, it would be open. Now what you might find is you probably have that feeling in your golf swing at the bottom at the minute, really trying to save the hands, really trying to manipulate the ball flight. It's too late, it's gone. We need to make it better from the start. So let's take this cone, and if I was going to hammer this cone, right, I wouldn't take my club away, cup it and try and find it again. Won't cup it and try and find it again. I would stand here like this. Now what is actually happening to my wrist? It's staying flat. It's not cupping. The whole motion of my wrist is staying nice and flat. Now, I think there's a couple of causes for this. I want you to focus on what's happening in the takeaway, that's where we're going to start. Then what's happening at the top. Those are the 2 points, 2 focus points to getting this position at the top. So that position to start with, really nice and simple. What I want you to do is grab a cone, or do this on your golf ball if you have not got a cone, but I'm going to use the cone because it's a nice simple one. Just grab it in your glove hands, your top hand. Right hand in your pocket, or the opposite if you're left-handed. So what I want you to do is move that golf club away to hands up to hip height, and just get the feeling of keeping that lead wrist nice and flat and that left arm going across the chest to start the swing. Okay, now I want you to go a bit further, just go as far as you can, even if it's just up to this point. Get used to setting that club right now with my logo of the glove not closer towards my watch, but further away from my watch. That is the feeling. So it's 1, 2, 3, right hand on, 4. 1, 2, 3, right hand on, 4. So as I mentioned just there, my logo is not getting closer towards my watch, it's getting further away from my watch. Now this is going to give you significantly more neutral to closed club face. We don't really want it to be closed, but neutral would be a great space. But for most golfers, we all struggle with a slice. So having the ability to make this golf club face just that little bit closer to neutral or just past it, I personally don't think that's a bad thing. And I think a lot of golfers would personally enjoy hitting a little bit of a pull that's a strong ball flight and flies much further than the playing partners with no curve. Hit that thumbs up button if you would prefer to hit that. A little bit of a pull, straight ball flight, and that one that carts way, way off to the right. I know which one you mean. We know we want to have that. Come on. So taking this to the golf course now, because it's arguably the hardest thing, isn't it? And we're all about sharing good tips on this channel. So get in those comments, please. Is there anything that you have done to really help you improve your golf that you think, you know what, that would really help somebody else, that would really help other people improve their game? Now, obviously on this channel, don't share it with the people who actually shoot your golf club. this is a community all over the world, so share with other people that you're not going to be competing against, right? So get in those comments, what's the things that have really helped you improve? So this is my little bit of a nugget of information to take this to the golf course and get some good control of your ball flight from day dot, from this point forward. Is what I want you to do is, I want you to put your right hand on your club, but really have it really loose. So imagine it's like a 1 out of 10 grip pressure. It's not really on the club, okay? And this is for the practice swing only. Go 1, 2, 3, set it up. So what are you doing now? You're doing a same version of what you did when you were dressing the cone, of that analogy of, well, this is what I do to hit into the cone much better. Flat to flat, not cupped, try and save. So 1, 2, 3, up. Okay, so that position at the top now has gone from this to this. Look at those two pictures now. These are the opposites of what we want to have. This is cupped and open here on my left. This on the right is nice and flat. Exactly what we're looking for. So over the ball now, we got so much more confidence that, and accept the fact that what we're looking to do in your golf game right now is merely just reduce your curvature. So a bit of a pull would be all happy days for now. Nice simple feelings, flat lead wrist and low go of my glove away from my watch. To give you a much better, much more sort of straighter to draw bias ball flight. And you know what? There's nothing more satisfying than seeing that golf ball fly straight. Okay, so you've stuck around to the end of this video, and this is the bonus part. I didn't mention this because I want to reward you for watching up to this point. This might happen, not in every video, but in some. So if you are a bit of a slicer of the golf ball, open face at the top, you've had to train to swing left. Okay, so the reason why I said to you you'd be hitting a pull shot is because you're probably still going to be swinging a little bit left, okay? But your lead wrist is going to be flatter, which is really going to mean that your club path and your club face is going to be pointing in the same direction. Now, after a few days or one range session, if you're feeling more comfortable on that, keep this same feeling of the logo of your glove away from your watch face. Place that cone just inside of your golf ball, work on those same feelings, but get that feeling of swinging around the cone, not colliding into it. A little bit of reward there for you. Tell everybody else, this is going to really help you. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I've mentioned this before on the channel. We have PDFs and a weekly newsletter I want you all to get a part of, bonus content on them both, and it's a step-by-step guide for how to implement this and take this to the golf course to see some real good improvements in your game. So don't forget to subscribe, all the links to those are down below, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow at the same time.